G'day guys, it's Phantom, and today I will be talking about Don Tolivers, Heaven or Hell, and Life of a Don. So let's get into reviewing Heaven or Hell. This is his debut album with 12 tracks, released in 2020, and I'm gonna say that this is one of the best debut albums that I've ever heard. This is definitely my second favorite album of that year, first being After Hours from the Weekend, of course. But yes, this whole entire album is really good. It started with Heaven or Hell, which is like this chill beginner, one of the best starting tracks of a few albums. Yeah, that's chill. Yeah, it kind of gives us an overview of the album. And then we're going to straight into Euphoria, which opens with Travis Scott and Cash Page, who does the hook. It is very good. The vocal performances are really good. We got Don Toliver at the end part, giving an absolute euphoric verse, pun intended. And then we're going to Cardigan, which is a really good trap song. Some people have problems with it like repeating itself twice. I think it's really good. We're going to After Party, which okay up on up. Yeah, I love that song. It's a club banger. Everything about it is really good. We're going to Wasted, which is one of my personal favorites. It's probably my third favorite. First being After Party, of course, and the second being Candy, which is after that. It is it's definitely one of the best constructed songs. The ending, it has sick as a guitar shredding. It's amazing, and then as a verse, which my dream is that last like bit of the song was its own song. That would be amazing. I love it. We're going to I Can't Feel My Legs, which was a song that I wasn't really messing with, but as this album released, I got into it more as I listened to it. I loved it more. Going to Company, which is very musical. It did not that much singing, which is very nice. It's a very chill track. It's very good. Had Enough, which was on the Jack Boys album. I wasn't really into that track, but then when this released, it was really good. As Quavo and Offset on it, they do their thing. Yeah, it's really good. And then we got Spaceship, which it's starting with like kind of like a sci-fi instrumental, which was very cool concept. We've got Sheck Wes, does one of his best verses. Not amazing, but it is still pretty good. We're going to No Photos, which is also pretty good, probably the same level as Sheck Wes's verse. It's pretty decent. And then we're going to Closer, which is No Idea, which is kind of the first song that I got into, even though they can't say from Travis Scott's Usher World, was when I really was like, who is this person? I want to know more, and Don Toliver is definitely one of them unique R&B artists with a very unique voice, very unique style. He's definitely one of the best. He is my top 3 favorite artists at the moment. Second being Travis, and then The Weeknd, of course. But yeah, this album is I would say almost perfect. If Sheck Wes gave a little bit of a better verse, and if No Photos was a little bit better, but this is definitely one of the best albums, one of the best debut albums of the decade so far. Let's talk about his Life of a Don, which is 16 tracks, so longer than the other one. I'm gonna say that this is not, this is kind of a little bit of a decrease in quality, but yet again, it was on my favorite albums of last year. Almost half of the songs are kind of just laid back chill. It does kind of get boring, but as I listen to it more, I enjoy it more. It's not as popular. It is kind of underrated, or underappreciated, I should say. It starts off with XSCAPE, which is another great opener. Don Toliver does great openers for all of his albums, even his mixtapes as well. We're going to 5 Times, which is very, very good. Way bigger. I have mixed feelings on when I first heard it. The thing is, it's kind of like a trend with most of the songs. It's kind of like does the verse and then it cuts like halfway. And if it went for longer, like a little bit more longer, then it would have been like fine. But some of the songs like cut off, like the verses are cut off, and it's kind of off-putting, but it is what it is. Going to Flocky with Travis Scott. Travis Scott has 2 features, which is pretty cool. Again, I wasn't too crazy on this one when I first heard it, but when I listened to it more, it's really good. What You Need is not really a track for me. Double Standards is a very, very good song. Swangin on Westheimer is a very, very good title. One of the best titles for a song in a while. It is about 5 minutes, but I love it too much. Drugs and Hella Melodies, not too crazy about that one either. Who I Am is probably my favorite track on the album. It is very, very good. The hook is very addicting. Company Part 2, which has the production from Metro Boomin, which is very good. I don't think that Company needed a second part, but it is still very nice. It's kind of like a trappy song. It's like if Company was like a full song. Outer Space with Baby Keem is very good. It has like a little beat switch in the middle. Baby Keem does a really good verse. Smoke is my least favorite. I don't like the song at all. You from Travis Scott is my second favorite. It is just very good. The production is very unique. It is very good. And then we go into the last 2 tracks, which brings the most energy of the entire album. If the album had this much energy as the last 2 songs, then it would be very good. That's kind of the thing with like albums like now. The last few tracks are like really good or really bad, and the first half is good. But Crossfaded is definitely a really good track, and Bogus, it is very, 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 very hard song. It's a banger. I really did like this album. What are your thoughts on these albums? What would you give them out of 10? And yes, I'll see you next time.